Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Ernest White II, storyteller and explorer coming to you direct from Miami, Florida, this 16th of January 2017. This is Martin Luther King Day here in the United States, and I think it's important to know your history when it comes to recognizing holidays and just in general. Martin Luther King was very radical during his time. He was not loved by a lot of people. He went to jail 30 times. The FBI, especially J. Edgar Hoover, had almost like a personal vendetta against him. There were people in the black community who didn't feel like he was necessarily fighting strongly enough, and people were trying to pit some of the leaders in the civil rights movement against each other, including against him. And, in the end, yeah, we sing Kumbaya and talk about how great Martin Luther King was, but it's important to kind of have a bit of context in terms of, the real importance of Martin Luther King and how he was not one who capitulated to a lot of foolishness. He preached love. He preached unconditional love because he believed that everybody, we're all here together, human beings. But he definitely called folks out on their foolishness. He called out the government. He called out, on the state and national level. He called out people who considered themselves to be liberals, white liberals who didn't really realize how they were upholding a system of oppression. Both of my parents were adults at the end of segregation in the United States. And for people who don't know what that means, it means that, they had to go to schools that were all black. They had to, use black or colored was the term at the time, bathrooms and water fountains and sections of stores and public spaces. And some places they couldn't even go into. And this was during the era of separate but equal, but things weren't equal. And we're not talking about ancient history. We're talking about that when Martin Luther King was shot, people who were born that year were only 9 years old when I was born. So we're talking about less than a decade from when I was born. The sun's coming out. And anyway, I'm going to take that as my cue to wrap it up. But anyway, guys, again, just remember history. It's important to know your history. And it's important to know that we have come through a lot. So with whatever's going on right now, whatever's about to come up in this country and in the world, we have the strength. And I'm talking to everybody, specifically to black people and to everybody else as well. Like, we got it, man. We got this. As long as we recognize we're here together. Hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you for allowing me to share a little bit of my day with you early. It's just getting started. And if I'm a little preachy today, well, it's Martin Luther King Day and he was a preacher. Maybe I'm being channeled. Anyway, guys, talk to you later. Hope you're having a good one. Bye.